What's going on, you guys? It's me, Kev, bringing you another Cronus Zen tutorial. This tutorial, you read the title correctly. Black Ops 4. Going over Black Ops 4 game pack in the Zen Studio application that they got for us here. Wow, talk about throwback. But I have it right here in my second slide. I already drag and drop. Without further ado, let's go into it. Now, I've previously opened this and had a quick look. Right off the back, I'm going to explain something. This is almost completely, not really almost completely, it's very different. I would say that it's very different than the game pack that you all used to and I'm used to for the strike pack for mod pass. Now this in here in the Cronus Zen, they're lacking right off the back a few things. The number one thing they're lacking is like weapon AI, and when I say weapon AI, I mean the option that, if you remember, on mod pass allows us, on the mod pass game pack for Black Ops 4, allowed us to select any weapon. Pretty much like loadouts, but not really. Just select any weapon for the profiles and the weapon profiles. Well, on here, that's not the case. Here, it's like completely gone. They just have like basic mods here, and they do have anti-recoil, and they do have the aim assist still kicking, still in here. So I'm gonna go over the best I can with you, and of course gameplay and stuff like that, how to adjust all these settings right straight from the LED screen right on the Cronus Zen. So I still got y'all. I know I got a lot of requests to do this video, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna do it. Now, without further ado, let's just go. These two orange settings right here, matching game, you already know. Active fire mod. Now, there's adjustable rapid fire, you know, pretty much rapid fire, burst fire, and then these settings. I wouldn't even mess with this once you're already in the game, once you're already playing stuff like that. I'll show you how to adjust this and change this setting to, like, let's say you are running a semi-automatic pistol, whatever. But if you aren't, I would just advise leaving it disabled. But like I said, during gameplay, I'll show you and I'll get to this. This right here, rapid fire rounds, you want to bring this all the way down to the left. The very few is the fastest. So you want the rapid fire mod to be firing your weapon the fastest it can. Fire mod activator, I would say put it on either ADS and fire or on fire. On fire will fire instantly and ADS is ignored. This just makes the fire mod activator for this to work. But again, we're leaving it disabled. So that's why I'll say just leave this on fire. But if you want to have, you can have it activating in both or just fire only. But like I said, for me personally, for the sake of video, I'm leaving it on that. Now, anti-recoil enabled. Now down here, anti-recoil power adjustable. If you already know the number, the set number that you wish, you can put it now, put it here. If not, you can adjust it during gameplay, during the Cronus Zen on the LED screen, the Cronus Zen. But this number is always gonna be different depending on what gun in Black Ops 4 you are running. Every gun has different recoil patterns, just like every gun in every video game, you know, to be specific. Now, aim assist enabled. Aim assist strength 24 is the go-to. 24 is the default that they have us. They don't advise changing it. Going up is going to give you more screen shake. Going down is going to lessen the mod. Now, aim assist for Black Ops 4 is incredible. It's insane. It works almost perfectly. Pitch perfect. Unlike, you know, the aim assist for like Warzone can be kind of iffy at times and clunky and stuff like that. It can mess you up. But in Black Ops 4, I'm telling you, aim assist is spot on. Now I don't believe I'm gonna have any friends help me out. Maybe I'll put like a bot or two and just possibly, you know, demonstrate. Hopefully the bots won't kill me. They'll just walk around and stuff like that. Active shot mod. It's disabled right now. Drop shot, strafe shot, jump shot, all self-explanatory. Drop shot is going to make you drop down to the ground. Strafe shot, left and right, your movement. Jump shot is going to make you jump up and down. All that jazz to avoid being shot. I'll show you also during gameplay how to change that. But for right now, I'm going to leave it disabled. Shot mod activator. Same thing like we saw up there. Doing any of these is going to activate this mod. So, you know, ADS on fire only, and stuff like that will activate the mod. So, like, you know, for example, let's say you have drop shot. You would put probably fire only, so like that when you shoot your gun, your character will drop to the ground. I hope that explains it, you know, as best as I can. I'll leave it disabled, but like I said, I'll change it during gameplay and just show you guys. Auto heal, this is pretty dope. This is a very useful mod for Black Ops 4. This is godly in my best way I can put it. It's godly. Now, pretty much is gonna stim yourself every time you stop firing. When you're firing your gun, ADS firing your gun, you stop firing, you're gonna automatically heal. It's pretty much just pressing, I believe it's L1 automatically. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't played Black Ops 4 in forever, but I believe it's L1 to heal. Auto sprint enabled, self-explanatory. It automatically clicks in L3, you know, minimizing pressure on your thumb. Just gonna make you run automatically. And then last but not least, you have quick scope. For all you snipers out there, this ain't me by far. Nope. So, but this is, if this is your ball game enabled, and you can set up right here the quick scope time for when, you know, it from when your ADS is gonna fire. So it's pretty dope. Steady aim. Steady aim is pretty much, you know, for like sniper rifles, like pretty much like kind of like auto hold breath, but it's pretty much for like I'll say not really every optic, but just like sniper rifles and stuff like that. But you can see automatically holds the left stick when scoping in, so it's pretty much auto hold breath. The mod auto hold breath is pretty much what it is. Hair triggers enabled. Hair triggers are like trigger stops if you ever have them, like on, I know Scuff has something like that, the digital clicks and stuff like that. Pretty much for L2 and R2, it minimizes the press down strength that you have to put down. It just minimizes it, you know, so like it shortens it, so that pretty much all you gotta do is literally just tap L2 R2 and it'll activate those buttons for you, like your ADS and your shoe. And last but not least, block game rumble. We already know what this is. If you wanted to block your rumble, your vibration in game, you have this enabled. This does override the setting that's in the options menu of the video game you are playing. So when you have this enabled, it's going to override it, meaning you're not going to feel any vibration. But if you like vibration or all that, you could just have it disabled. But I'm having it enabled for the sake of the video, and that's about it. I'll go up and down, I guess, like that. You can pause, whatever, rewind, whatever you got to do. And then let's get on with the gameplay. Don't forget to click close, come all the way to the left, and click that program device button. Now, granted, this game pack, I'm saying this right off the rip, is very different. It's very, very different compared to the game pack that you'll find in the mod pass for the strike pack. I don't know why they didn't make it exactly the same, but it's completely different as far as like weapon profiles, weapon AI, and having, you know, the luxury of selecting exactly what gun you want, like what gun is part of your loadout, whatever weapon you are running, and it automatically sets everything for you, which they don't have that in the Cronus Zen game pack. So I'm gonna just go down the list and show you right here. Hopefully you can see in the LED screen right here in the Cronus Zen game pack. I'm gonna just break it down. Mostly aim assist and the anti-recoil. How to say anti-recoil is gonna be different depending on what gun, what weapon you are using in Black Ops 4. Every weapon has its own recoil pattern and its own value, so you got to set it how you see fit, whatever makes you comfortable, your play style, and what you think, you know, will allow you to beam better, right? Now, with all that out the way, going straight into it, make sure it says Call of Duty Black Ops 4, make sure you're in the right game pack, and under it, it shows you how to access it. It's LT, which is left trigger, which is L2, and options. So you're going to hold them together. It's going to bring up the mod menu. Now it says mod menu, adjustables. These are pretty much the two we're going to be working with. Mod menu is just each individual mod. You can enable them, disable them right there, right from the LED screen. And going down, adjustables is which mods are adjustable, which is like the aim assist, the strength, and pretty much the anti-recoil. And also the quick scope, like how long you'll be able to hold, the mod holds your breath. But I don't know if I'm going to be going over that. I'll see, most likely, yeah. But start from the top, mod menu. First we have in-game, so you're going to have to match your in-game settings. Right now it's default. If I go over right, it's tactical, lefty, you guys already know, match that. Going down on D-pad. And by the way, the way you navigate is up and down on D-pad to go to the next mod. And within the mod, change the setting is left and right on the D-pad to change. Now go down, default. I'm playing on default, so I'm gonna skip that. If you play, you know, flipped or whatever, make sure you set your settings accordingly. Going down, fire mod. Here you can change if you want rapid fire, you can have rapid fire. If you're using a semi-automatic weapon, you want to make sure that that is enabled. Again, you change by going left and right on the D-pads. Right now, I'm leaving it disabled because I'm not going over that. Not going to rapid fire, but if you want rapid fire, using rapid fire, make sure that is enabled. The next mod is fire mod. You have ADS and fire only. Now fire mod is just, it activates the mod, it pretty much activates the mods, your fire mods, depending how that you're on your style. Like say for example, you only want it to be enabled and activate when you're ADSing, or when you're just firing, or both, when you're ADS and fire. So make sure you have that accordingly to how you see fit. usually by default is on fire. So whenever you are going to shoot, that's the most convenient. That's the best way, because you don't want it to be activating also while you're ADSing, or at all times you just want it to be while you're firing your weapon. So I would say just use it on fire only, not on fire, fire only. Now going down, next is the anti-recoil, enabled. You want that to be enabled, not disabled. If it's on disabled or inverted, if you play inverted, make sure it's on inverted. But if not, have it on enabled. It should be already on enabled by default anyway. Next mod is the aim assist. Make sure that's enabled. Next mod is the shot mod. So changing is on disabled right now, but shot mods are like mods that activate when you fire. Like I was going over a few seconds ago, when you ADS and when you shoot, that's going to activate these mods, such as drop shot. So if you have on fire and then you come down here have drop shot enabled, every time you fire your weapon, it's going to drop shot. Strafe shot, you have that enabled. Every time you fire your weapon or ADS, depending on what you have enabled, is going to strafe. And jump shot speaks for itself. It's going to be jumping automatically while you're firing your weapon. Now, for example, because I'm just explaining everything verbally, rambling on, I'm just showing for example. I'm only going to go over one example. I'm going to go over a drop shot. So I'm going to leave it on drop. I'm going to go up. And I'm going to go up again. And up. You see it says fire only. Now I'm going to press circle. Press circle once to back out. Make sure it says saving settings is in. Now it's saved. Now, if I were to, let's say, just fire my weapon. You see that? I'm not even ADSing. I'm just firing. And it goes down to the ground, and when I'm done firing, he gets back up. Firing, stop firing, he gets back up. So regardless of what, the mod will reverse itself once you stop firing. Now going back into the game pack, I have disabled shot mod. Now I hope you guys understood that that little mini tutorial breaking down the shooting mods and drop shot, stuff like that. Same rules apply for the strafe and the jump shot. Now auto heal enabled. This is like a must. This is gonna activate every time you're in a gunfight and you're taking damage and you win the fight. You don't gotta always continuously press L1. The character is just gonna press L1 for you. Next mod is the auto sprint. Why not have it enabled? Of course, like that, it would just automatically sprint for you. You don't gotta click in that L3, that left analog stick all the time, putting pressure on your thumb. Next we got quick scope. If you're a sniper, if you're a quick scoper, you want to have this enabled. Quick scope is pretty much once you ADS, once you press L2, or if you're playing flip, L1 is automatically going to fire the rifle for you, the sniper rifle for you, real quick. Quick scope. Next is steady aim. Steady aim is like auto hold breath. It's just going to pretty much hold the breath for you while you're aiming down sight with a sniper rifle. So pretty much these two mods, as you can see, are just for snipers. Quick scope and steady aim. Then we got hair triggers is enabled, is a must. Hair triggers is like having trigger stops on your triggers. Pretty much same thing you will find like on, say, a scuff controller. Last but not least, block rumble. You guys already know what that is. No vibration, it blocks it for you. It overwrites the setting that's even in the game. Now unlike the strike pack feature in the mod pass, the game pack for mod pass, you have like weapon AI and stuff like that. It automatically detects the weapon for you. Unfortunately for Black Ops 4, I know a lot of you guys still play Black Ops 4, that's not the case with the Cronus Zen. The Cronus Zen only has, aim assist and anti-recoil. The anti-recoil, you must assist it yourself. You must have your settings and your values yourself. So I advise going into a custom games like I am in now, and setting everything yourself. For example, I have the VMP. Now if I were ADS and shoot at a wall, look at the recoil. Now you cannot adjust and change the recoil going left and right. You can only adjust the recoil going vertical, up and down. You cannot adjust it horizontally, which that recoil is pretty much not bad at all. I already have it. I'll have to check for right now the values for that, but let me go inside so you can see it better. Now looking at the LED screen, going into the game pack, go down to adjustables, go down to anti-recoil. It's on 24, so it looks like 24 is okay for the VMP, but I want to show you guys, for example, let's say I'll bring it all the way up. Let's say I mess with the recoil and I'll put it on a 40, right? So I'm gonna test it at 40, and I'm gonna just save it, and I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna aim at a wall and shoot. And see, as you can see, it brings it down. I messed with the recoil. So now going back into the game pack. Now I'm gonna bring it all the way down. Past 24. Let's say 15. Save it. Now I'm 80 inside the wall just to show you. I brought the recoil value all the way down, and that's gonna bring the gun up. It should bring the gun up. You see? Now again, you can only control the recoil going up and down. You cannot control it left and right because that's the way this game pack is. Unfortunately, it's not really comparable to, let's say, the game pack for Black Ops 4 and Mod Pass, like I said before. So you gotta take what you can with a grain of salt. But again, for the VMP, I can say right now, it looks like 24. If you have this gun, if you rock with this gun, it looks like 24 is spot on. Let's see it again. I'm not moving the right analog stick, and it looks like it's pretty good, despite going off to the right like that, like crazy. So going all the way to the right, as you can see, the recoil, you can't change that. You can only change it going up and down. You cannot change it left and right. Comparing this, the Cronus Zen Black Ops 4 game pack to the strike pack that we see in Mod Pass, which is phenomenal, it's even better. I will say, you know, that's why I tend to favor the strike pack over the Zen, because they're more in depth with their mods. They're more always up to date. So I don't know why they didn't really add exactly the same game pack, but they have their reasons. So you just have to come on here and change the recoil pattern, the values for every gun in this game. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys still play this game, but if you want to know for the Zen, you got a Zen. Unfortunately, that's what you gotta do. You gotta take the long route and edit your recoil patterns for yourself. Now going back into the game pack, go down to adjustables. Go down past anti-recoil, you have aim assist. Aim assist is on 24. Now if I ADS, usually you get like a screen shake, but 24 for this game, for aim assist in this game, is a little bit different. It's a tad bit different. Now if I were to continuously go up with the aim assist, let's say, you see how it shakes? It's shaking left to right. Now the screen shake you'll find, aim assist you'll find like in Fortnite or even in Modern Warfare, like for Warzone stuff, it's usually in a circular motion. This game's aim assist is, since you know it's OG, it's old school, so the aim assist mechanics in this game was quite different. It was a lot easier to handle and stuff like that. That's why a lot of people still use this game pack to today, you know, even in Zen and the Strike pack in my past, because this aim assist was by far spot on, very strong, until, you know, the devs started to change the way aim assist works and stuff like that. But as you can see, the higher the value is, and right now I'm at 69. 69. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's kind of blurry, but I'm at 69 and it's shaking like crazy. You're gonna want to bring that down to little to no screen shake. But you want it to screen. You do want it to screen shake, because that's screen shaking. It's natural when using this mod. It's just, you're gonna get screen shake, unfortunately. But you want little to none. So the little as possible. If you could look at your screen and it's shaking a little bit, you know the aim assist is still working, but it's not overpowered. It's not going to be messing up your aim like this and shaking the whole dang thing. Then somebody see a kill cam, they're like, oh, what the hell, aim assist mod? You know what I mean? Even though ain't nothing gonna happen to you, but you want it, you know, at a decent number. You know, like little to no screen shake. So let's say ADSing, still getting screen shake, no screen shake there, maybe a little, no screen shake at all, little screen shake. So yep, 24 is by far hands down. And that's why I left that at 24. 24 is the default. Once you open up the game pack, I wouldn't even advise messing with it like that. And me personally, I don't really like to mess with aim assist numbers at all. I like to just leave it as is. Whatever the devs of the device, you know, whatever Collective Minds has and says is the default, I leave it at that, because they did all their testing and they say, and works perfectly. You know, I got no flaws on my end, but to each his own. Like I said, if you like it stronger, if you like it less, you mess with it to get your own, you know, perfect settings. Last but not least, I'm gonna be going over the sniper mods. So all you snipers out there for this game, you're gonna want to pay attention to this. Now going back into the game pack, let's go to mod menu at the top. We're gonna go all the way down to it says quick scope. We're going to enable that. Make sure quick scope is enabled and steady aim is enabled. Once they're both enabled, press circle, save settings device. Now we can adjust this, but before I adjust it, I'm gonna test along with you to see how it is. So I'm just gonna ADS and see what happens. You see that? That is the quickscope mod. Pretty much, you wouldn't even, if you're quickscoping and you use the quickscope and that's all you do, you wouldn't even need steady aim. You would disable the steady aim mod. Steady aim is just auto hold breath. But having them both on combined, once you ADS and hold that L2 or L1, it's quickly going to hold the breath. I don't know if you can catch it because it's so fast, but it holds the breath and fires real quick. And I'm not a sniper by no means. So, I'm a headshot. Oh my god, I suck ass. I've been playing this game so long. But anyway, I'm not a sniper. So, I mean, you can see for yourself how the mod works. Pretty much, I'm not pressing R2, I'm just ADSing and it's just firing, which is pretty dope for this game. It's all right, I would say. Now let me just show it before I go end the video, because this is the last final thing that I wanted to go over in this game pack, which is the steady aim, because you really can't see it. So I'm gonna just disable. I'm going to disable, going back into the game pack, I'm going to disable quick scope, disabling quick scope, and I'm still leaving steady aim enabled. So boom, press circle, save settings, and now let's see. When I ADS, it's already automatically holding the breath, as you can see. Now I'm gonna continue to keep holding L2. I'm gonna continue to keep holding it, and then look, it finally let it go. So wait a few seconds, and then I'm ADS again. And as you can hear, she took a deep breath, and is automatically holding breath. And then let's go. So that's the steady aim mod. It's pretty much for sniper rifles. It's pretty much auto hold breath. They just changed the name of it. I don't know why they just have auto hold breath. But that's it. That's the last final thing about this game pack. So I know a bunch of you guys was asking me to make a game pack breakdown. Unfortunately, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again, it's completely different than you will find in the mod pass. The Black Ops 4 game pack for mod pass. For the strike pack, I know the strike pack is way better when it comes to certain game packs. That's why I love and I favor. I don't care. I favor strike pack over the Zen any day. The paddles is one thing. Also having the mods updated frequently, and efficiently, and it's just being, to me, overall better. But everybody has their thing, to each his own. But this is the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 game pack for the Cronus Zen. This was my breakdown. So take everything I say and show with a grain of salt, because everybody's different. Everybody got their own settings. Everybody got their own little tweaks and play styles. So it's been your boy Kev. Hope this video helped you out. If it did, drop your boy a like, support your boy, subscribe if you are new, check out my other content, and stay safe. I'm out, you guys. Peace.